Assalamualaikum and welcome. Today we're reviewing Ancient Aliens, not that wonky TV show which constantly backflips and backflops, going all kind of sideways. No, we're actually reviewing aliens in the past and stories of the ages. Now, I've always been interested in aliens. Some may have even noticed me write a book or two about them. But yeah. Now, one thing that my grandmother told me when I was young, and begin with the story, is she was brought up in rural India. This was the 1940s, a very long time ago, and in rural India there was this jungle right outside her village, and one day she says that she woke up early after doing her prayers, she was doing the chores, and she saw this giant triangular craft slowly go across the sky, and the craft made some kind of angelic singing noise. So she said, that she thought that the craft was, just angels, but I always knew, I was like, it's probably aliens. And as you can see, like for example, there's this Japanese story where this craft crash landed. This woman came out, she mated with people and made hybrids. There's all kinds of ancient strange things, and a lot of people are like, it's just stories of the ages, because we're the maximum level of technology until you get shit like this freaking UFO absorbing someone, right, and stuff like this. The UFO, the miracle of the snow, and you're like, it's just a sky full of craft, until you get stuff like this, where the guy's clearly looking at some kind of craft in the sky, it's not just a random blob, and stuff like this, where it's goddamn aliens, an alien baby. Oh man, people start to say, well, aliens are just, modern inventions. But people, you talk to the Native Americans, the Indians, people like to say, and they say, aliens have been here for a while, we used to communicate with them, I mean, look at this. It's an alien in a suit, frying some guy, he's just all like, please, Babs, no. So yeah, aliens. Are aliens real? Have they been amongst us? Have they been molesting people and probing in the ass? I don't know. That may just be spacesuits that they don't want to kind of cross-contaminate. Maybe it's time travel. I don't know. Then you get stuff like this. People are like, bro, so I'm looking at a hammer. Hey, this hammer, the wood on this hammer actually started to petrify, which is something that doesn't just happen in 1,000 or so years. And they took the alloy of this hammer, and it turned out that the alloy was something that couldn't have been created. It had something that could only be created in modern day. Also, this is like a spark plug that they found within a rock. But anyway, so the point is that there are weird things, but my final proof that something's up is this. Now you guys are like, what the hell is this weird thing on screen? This is a wedge. Like, the kind you put under the door. We don't know if it was the kind you put under the door. But this is made of aluminium, or as the Americans like to say, aluminum. But we British, so we say aluminium. Anyway, so the aluminium wedge. Now, for any of you though who don't know how aluminium is made, how they make aluminium, you can't just take rocks, heat it up, and then let the metal drain out. That's usually how it's done, No, with aluminium, what you have to do is you have to put it in boiling acid, and then pump electricity through a certain device to attract the aluminium particles through the boiling acid to the conduit, and then remove it, and that's how you create aluminium. In short, it's something that you can't really get without electricity. And yet there's this. A freaking aluminium wedge that's tens of thousands of years old. And people are like, There's no such thing as alien. Aliens have never been here before. Except from in the past, there was an alien war, you know, that was recorded over Nuremberg, Germany, and they talked about alien craft landing, craft that looked like a cross. You know, what does an airplane look like from the sky? You know, it looks like a big ass cross. So people say, stories of the ages. Now, I'm going to end this episode with this. In every mythology throughout the ages, we have stories of craft that can go into the sky, craft that can blow up buildings and stuff. But then you get, you know, the CIA releasing documents and being like, brubs, we know for sure, we know 100% that these aren't humans. They call them UEBs, I think. UEVs, sorry. Anyway, so extraterrestrial vehicles. And they're all like, yeah, we know for sure this is a UEV. And some of these plunge into the ocean. Now, for any of you those don't know, if you get an aeroplane and plunge it into the ocean, you've killed the pilot and destroyed the aeroplane. So, yeah, this is my reviewing. So, do I believe in aliens? No. Unfortunately, these things aren't aliens. Also, the things that we find more than likely were human made. You know, I personally am convinced that it's not that aliens were here in the past gene splicing humans. That's just ridiculous. That sounds stupid, you know. But what I am convinced of is that in the past we were highly advanced, and then there was some major event, you know. Who knows? Maybe the story of Nu. Anyway, so yeah, that's my reviewing. Anyway, so I'm gonna end with this. If you go out at night and you see a weird light in the sky, get on your knees and beg to live. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and remember something. Remember your nana. Have a great day. Bye.